try and get this to work. Just putting together some of the parts. Yeah. Later on, try to add some other functionalities in code. So this is just assembly. This is actually without I haven't used ST-debug before, so I don't know anything about how it works. So I have main jumper cables. So I have one LED and one potentiometer. And I have an LCD, but this one is not compatible with the ST. It's only compatible with Arduino by default. And the codes that I found for it, they don't work well. This is not for this project. It's just a wireless charger, but not any workable. Some more jumper cables, but these are manual. Manual has a manual link, but so step one, I'm just going to test that the LED works. So how do I do that? I just plugged the LED, the positive and negative ends. Positive and negative ends, go to positive and negative ends on the so they want to go on positive and negative ends here. The problem here is that this breadboard is not what I'm used to. The connection is done in a very strange way. The connections are done using the rows and the columns are a little bit out of order. So you have to use the rows and columns in reverse. You can't use the full size of the breadboard. You have to use it in rows instead of in columns. So when you connect the positive and negative ends, the positive and negative ends go into limited. So that should it should not work. Wait a minute. I forgot to connect it to the device. This is step by step. It's not. There's a ground and a power here. So locating the ground. This one, let's see, here's up, here's down, here's up, down. So here's ground. Then from ground it goes into the negative end on the breadboard, and then the same thing will occur on this. positive end, but then to the LED, for that to light up, I have to look again. Which one was the positive end? This is the longer one is the positive, and then the shorter one is the negative. So that's what's going on here. The long one is the red one. The yellow one is the power, and then it doesn't work. So for some reason this doesn't light up, and I think I know why. As I just said, this breadboard works in rows. That means when you plug the positive end to one row, it only gives power and ground to that row. And I don't know how to transform it into columns. So for this to work, I need to connect these into ground, into the rows. So the positive one has to go here, and the negative one has to go here. Okay, now it lights up. And next step is to add the potentiometer so that it can dim the on and off of the LED. How do you do that? I'm going to show you. It's not that advanced. This one has the same functionality as the other components. It has a positive, negative, and then a signal. So, but you have to disable one of the pins of the LED, and then add another jumper cable, one end to the positive end, and then another end. Oh wait, it's better I use this one has two pins. It's better I use this one. So I plug these two in, and there. And now the next step will be to connect one of the pins to the LED. And I often don't use the signal because that one is for reading data from a device like the ST or an Arduino, which we're not going to do here. We're not going to be working with the signal. So all I do here, connect. Oh no, it needs to be male, I mean female, so that's no good. One of these are not any good. I'm going to use a white cable instead. This one has two female parts. Maybe it fits well in this. It don't fit that well, to be honest, but no. It's very loose. Oh, there, no. Yeah, that's better. Now, again, where the previous pin for the LED would have been, you just connect the red one to the red side of the white side, the one that is both female, connects to the LED. The other end goes to the previous row of Now if I turn this up, it should light up. No, it doesn't light up. So then it has to be in reverse. Then it's in reverse order. Just reverse the order of them. What? It doesn't work still. That's weird. obviously I'm doing something wrong here, but the question is which one am I connecting correctly? The good thing here is that these aren't that sensitive. Oh yeah, there it is. It was a signal. Here you can see there's dims and then lights up. Dims and lights up. So this isn't far from, I mean, this is I would say that this doesn't get you very, doesn't go solving a problem, since I'm working with an LCD, and in this course the objective is to do more advanced things, use the more advanced pins of the ST Nucleo. Among them are the USRs and then the PVMs, and then the LCD, which, as I said, does not work with the ST device. So it's not that easy to display any data on the LCD. But this is the first step. I'm going to conclude this first step, and then I'm going to make a new recording.